It's only October, a lot of football to play, there'll be many more twists and turns. We need to enjoy the moment, but work even harder, if you like, to try and stay there.
Were you surprised to see Celtic drop points back to back?
Yes, if you looked at their early season form, they were like a juggernaut from the beginning, and they were rolling teams over and scoring really heavy. But I think when you look at both teams, Celtic, ourselves, when you're in amongst the European, Europa League games, it's very tough, and the schedule's very tough. We've experienced that ourselves. We lost at Livy last year. We only drawed at Hibs as well. So when you analyse it properly, it's not a major surprise. It just goes to show how tough going to these places away from home can be.
One thing that's noticeable in Rangers this season is how strong they've been away from home. 7 clean sheets away from home in 10 fixtures. That must be something you're pleased about.
Very pleased, and I think the lads deserve a lot of credit for that. You know, they're putting the work in on the training ground. They're listening to the messages, what we're trying to do. If you want to be successful, if you want to have some fantastic times together and good experiences, you have to build it. Yes, you need talent, and yes, you need these game changers and the magicians who get all the headlines, but to be successful, you've got to defend well.
You don't have any free midweeks until Christmas. Do you think you've got the depth in the squad to cope?
We're in a situation where we can't afford any setbacks, really. That's just the way it is. With Europa League football, we all have to stay strong. Everyone's going to be involved. Everyone's got to play their part and keep contributing. This next block, what we've tried to do is just separate the blocks, and now we go till the middle of November, till the next international. We've got a lot of league games, we've got a semi-final, and we've got 2 Europa League games. So just focus on that block, take each game as it comes, and try and be in the same position we're in now come the next international, and then we'll reassess things from there.
How have you enjoyed the European adventures this season?
Yeah, I love it. You know, as a player, I used to love the European experience, travelling away and competing against different sides, different tactics, different players. And I can see in the players' faces they're really enjoying that as well. We were unlucky not to be top of the group. Conceding the late goal was a bit of blow to take, but we need to try and recover from that. But it's fantastic, and it's a reward for all the hard work we've done in pre-season throughout the qualification, and we want to try and keep the journey going for as long as we can.
We've heard that Rangers now have a new director of football in Ross Wilson. Do you envisage any change to the recruitment strategy from what you've had in the past?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure Ross will want to put his own stamp on things. He's coming in to help us. I think Mark done a fantastic job in the time that he was here. I think that should not go without a mention. In football, changes happen for different reasons, and you know, we're all looking forward to the day he walks in, and looking forward to forming relationships and trying to continue to move the club forward.
And at which point do you envisage sitting down with him to discuss potentially any movements in the January transfer window?
Well, them chats might have already begun. Look, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of time for myself and Ross to bang our heads together and see where we need to improve certain things, but I think it's important that we send the right message out to our fans that there won't be wholesale changes going on in January. We made a lot of changes in the summer for a reason, and it's so we don't have to go and do it again in January. It won't be long before we sit down face to face and really discuss how we can try and improve the 11, the squad, to try and make it successful going forward.